Now, today's episode, I decided to do something completely insane and ended up being completely stupid, but very cool. I spent over 16 hours placing 61,000 iron blocks. And after a few hours of digging, it doesn't really look like it, but this is all dug out to the level it needs to be, which is level 66. So now the plan is to go around and just tidy up all the shulker boxes. So there's barrels, all this random stuff I just want to tidy up. I know Minion made this little storage thing, but I am going to move it. I am going to just pretty much, this needs to stay because I can just rebuild it all. That doesn't really matter. I'm just going to clean up all this mess and move it in. Everything's just going to be in shulker boxes in a few chests before we do our main storage. That hopefully will come soon. But yeah, all this needs to be gotten rid of because I need to start placing all of the iron blocks, which there's going to be a lot of them. That's good because that's fine. We have this iron farm. So I'm going to spend a bit of time and move all of this stuff. And also that will need to go, but that's fine. We will still do the checklist, but it will just be inside of the storage somewhere. But yeah, for now I need to move everything into shulker boxes and get it inside of chests somewhere out of the way. And I've cleaned up practically everything. There's just a little bit here which I'm going to just leave that there because that sort of needs to stay there, and this doesn't need to stay there, but I'm leaving it there anyway. And this is the slime block thingy that I've got to keep it there, but it's gonna go at some point. But there is a lot of iron blocks to place, and I would like to get it done this episode. Not sure if it's gonna be possible, but it's gonna mean a couple of late nights and probably a bit more AFK here. We have a decent amount of iron blocks, not gonna be enough. So I'm going to craft some more up really quick, and then I'm going to get placing all of these iron blocks, which is going to take a very long time. But you know, it shouldn't be too bad. I like placing blocks. So we'll at the end of this see how many iron blocks I place. So I'm going to take a note of the statistics. I have placed 4,292 iron blocks. At the end of this, we'll see how much higher that is to see how many iron blocks this giant platform is going to be. Okay, this here is one whole shulker box. That's right, one shulker box, and it hasn't really done much at all. So I have in here, there's 21, I think that is. So I don't think that's gonna be enough, but luckily this farm is quite fast and we get iron pretty quick. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Now, before I show you the progress I've made, I have ran out of iron and I'm not finished. There's still a lot more to go, and I've completely ran this farm out of iron, but that's all right. It shouldn't take hopefully too long to AFK, but this is what I've done. Look at this place. This looks absolutely insane. And why are my rockets going like that? Yeah, so there's so much, and there's still quite a lot to go, and I have no iron. But I will sit here and AFK that for a number of hours to hopefully get all the iron to finish this off. And yeah, so I had a little bit of help for about an hour from zero, which was nice. But also, if you're wondering, I did this all in one day, within just a few hours, really. But before I go to AFK and get more iron, I want to finish the diamond beacon. So I'm going to figure out how many more diamond blocks I need, and then go do some tunnel boring, because that's the best way to get diamonds. So I've just counted. I think I need 90 more diamond blocks, which isn't too bad, because if I show you in my ender chest, I have 56 in there. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get the last that I need. So I'm gonna head tunnel bore for, I'll time it, see how long it takes me, and then we can come and finally finish the beacon. So I believe if I can count, this should be the diamond beacon finished. Now, there is a chance that I don't know how to count, so I guess we will soon find out. Okay, this is promising. I have a lot left. Okay, yes, okay, I can count. I can count with 4 blocks left. There we go. We just have 1 to go, which is going to take all season. Obviously, we need to actually place the beacons, because that's like the main point to this thing. So I have to use a diamond. You know what? Let's go speed for the diamond one so we can run around nice and fast. Let's chuck the iron one in, and for that, we'll go jump boost for that one. That way we can Oh, it didn't activate. We can jump around, then we'll come to the emerald one, and if we place it in the right spot, this one can be resistant. Finally, the gold one, we will make this one strength. Now, as is, it's not quite complete, obviously not including the netherite beacon, but I need to do one thing really quick. That looks so much better. The beacons are all now by color, and when obviously I eventually get the netherite one, that will be a black beam, but this looks so cool, and it took a decent amount of time. But a diamond beacon, I know how good a netherite one looks, but a diamond one looks so good as well, and I am so happy with this, and I'm glad I only need one more to do, which will take a long time. But with that, I need to get to do some ancient debris mining, because I've got to do that every single episode. Another stack and 22 collected up, so that can go into the collection, and we are getting close to 9 stacks. It's not even close to the amount we need in total, but it is a start, and I do have all season long, which should hopefully, well, it will be well over a year, so I think that is plenty of time to get this thing done. I could probably make 20 diamond ones before I do the netherite one, but that's fine. The netherite one will be very impressive, and I just cannot wait for it to be finished. We're back up to just over 3 shulker boxes of iron blocks, which is definitely not enough, but it will make a little bit of progress for now. So this again is where we're up to. We're up to, yeah, about here. Still, I'm guessing probably 10 to 15 shulker boxes worth of iron left. Maybe not quite that much, but let's get these 3 shulker boxes in and see how far it gets us. The 3 shulker boxes are now in, and it has made a bit of a difference, but there's still a lot to go. So I'm gonna AFK probably overnight, and hopefully that gets me enough. If not, I'll do 2 nights, because it's starting to get, oh, hello, free iron. There's another 5 blocks. It is getting close to when this video needs to come out, and I really want to get this thing finished before the end of the episode. After many more hours of being AFK, I've crafted up just over 8 stacks, or 8 shulker boxes, I should say, of iron blocks, and there's plenty more in here. So this should be it. I'd be very surprised if I run out. This amount here, I'm guessing, will be enough, because once again, if we look at the area, it's a lot, but it's also not that much. So hopefully, for the very last time, I'm gonna get placing iron blocks. And it was indeed just enough iron to complete this. All that was in that bottom chest there that I didn't craft, I had to craft it all, and that's all that's left. That is, yeah, all that's left. There's probably, yeah, a little bit left in there, but I used all of it. I thought I was only going to use the 7.5 or whatever it was of, no, it was another about 4.5 shulker boxes, which is insane. But this place looks so cool. Kind of weird, but it is very cool, and we do definitely need to fill this up with more farms, because with it so flat like this, it looks very empty. So that's, yeah, we need to do something about that. But I am right at the end of the episode. This video needs to come out in less than 12 hours, and I haven't finished it. Excuse me, what are you doing? Oh no. Well, we're not finished. There we go. All good. It's done. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This one was a crazy one, and you probably already know, but just under 61,000 blocks that I placed, but because Zero helped out, it was, yeah, over 61,000 iron blocks, which took me over 16 hours to place. So I was, yeah, placing for 16 hours. But anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like. Do consider subscribing. Stay tuned each week for another episode. But my name is Onyx, and I will see you next time.